babes, welcome to another cooking video. Today I said, you know what, it's a new year, I'm going to be trying something new, and I chose to do this homemade lasagna. This is one dish that I always order when I go out, and then my niece as well is such a lover, and she said to me, you know what, let's make lasagna. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. And then for the ingredients, I just showed you the pasta we're going to be using, some fresh tomatoes, red wine. All of these are the seasonings. This is a tomato sauce that has basil in it. And lasagna is one meal that is always fully loaded with minced meat. I just chose to add bacon, for a twist. And then here is the cheese that I'll be using. I chose to use 2 different types of cheese. The more the merrier, really. And then I was also going to be using tomato paste. The secret to this dish that I'm just making for the first time, and I know, is different types of tomatoes. So use the fresh one, use the paste, use the sauce, as many as you want. And then to start off, I just decided to stir fry my bacon. Do this until it's brown or you're sure that it has cooked. Take that out, and then you can go in the same pan with your minced meat. I'm not going to be seasoning any of this. Again, bacon has a bit of salt in it, and then the same oil as well to fry the beef. That was enough for me because I'm going to be seasoning eventually for the pasta. And then you go in with your pasta sheets in boiling water, and let this cook until soft. And once it's soft, you can then drain out and put some cold water in it. I'm not sure why my own still ended up breaking, but anyways, we'll get to know before the end of this video what I did to solve that. At this point, my beef was ready, and then I just poured back the bacon because, it's pretty much a one-pot dish. So you're going to be mixing everything in this pan that has, the beef and all. So I put some onions in here, gave this a good stir, and then I went in with my red wine. Like I would always say, the alcohol in the wine will cook down when you put this on high heat. So make sure when cooking with wine, at least your heat level is over medium, okay? And then I just was giving this a good stir, and then I was going to go in with my tomato sauce. I chose this one because it had basil in it, and I knew it was going to, that basil flavor was going to add some, ginger and spice to my meal. And then I went in with my tomato paste as well as my freshly chopped tomatoes. And then, I'm Nigerian, I had to put some chilies in there, and so I added 2 Scotch bonnet to this meal. Gave this a good stir, allowed to cook through for about 2-3 minutes, and then I started to season to my taste. I was using some popular seasonings here, and then I think the only extra thing I added was some dry sage leaf. That's pretty much it, but season with whatever you want, as long as it works for you, okay? And when I was done, I just stirred and then added my green pepper, and it was time to start layering out the pasta. Like I said, I'm really not sure what I did to, make this pasta still break. I was really pained in my heart because I went through all the steps that, were on the pasta carton, and then also put this in cold water, left the cold water in there, but somehow it still got to stick and break. Please, if you're a lasagna pro, tell me what I did wrong, okay? After layering this up, I just put my meat mix in here and then sprinkled some cheese on it. And I was going to be using the 2 types of cheeses that I got. And once I was done with this layer, I covered again and repeated the same process for the second layer and then covered up. I was done, and I ran out of cheese for the top bit, and I knew it was going to be a problem, but there was nothing I could do. I had baked this in the oven for 40 minutes and my lasagna was ready. One thing that I knew that I missed out on doing was allowing this to rest, but lessons learned. And I was just like, it's my first time. The second one I will do better. Anyways, I cut this up and picked out a slice for myself. It was still breaking up, but God is good. Did it taste nice? Yes, for sure. I enjoyed it. My niece enjoyed it. But the pro in me, I was just like, I can't leave this thing like this. So this was what I did. I went a second time and I tried this out again, and I was like, wow, okay, my pasta still broke, the sheet still broke. I'm not sure again why that happened, but it came out really well. So this time around I had more cheese, at the top bit, and then I made sure that I let it sit for about 10 minutes after bringing it out of the oven, and allowed the cheese to cool down and all of that, and it was really, really good. Would you be trying this out? Let me know. How well did I do as well?
You guys, this is the most delicious lasagna I've ever eaten, and I love lasagna. It's so it's so good.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until my next video. Bye. Mwah.